Hi, I'm Father Matt, and I want to thank you for blessing our students so much this Easter and Holy Week. Since the students were here for school, they were able to walk through the Triduum and be here, starting with Holy Thursday, the Mass of the Lord's Supper, the institution of the Eucharist, the institution of the priesthood, the example of Christ's love for us and service, the washing of the feet. And the students stayed afterwards praying, some praying till midnight in our chapel of repose, just remaining with the Lord in the garden, wherever He leads them. Friday morning, students were here as early as 9 a.m. We had 24-hour confession, and during the day, Father Dan and I, at one point, we heard about 4 hours simultaneously of confessions. The students just kept coming because they knew that the door was open, the door of mercy that you've allowed them to have here at the Newman Center. At noon, we went out on campus, and it was beautiful to see even some families joined us, but the students to see and be reminded of God's love entering into their world on their turf, inviting them to turn back, to receive His love. And several students joined us along the way. The singing was very peaceful, and people smiled, said hello. It was just an incredible witness on campus for these students, and especially all the non-Catholics. We had our service at 3 where people could venerate and kiss the cross to be reminded of the love that poured out from the cross over them, for them. The culmination, though, was the Easter Vigil, in which 8 students were baptized, and 3 students and a child were actually brought into the church, and 6 more students were confirmed. And it's your support that allows this to happen. There were a story last fall. 3 students after Mass were over at McDonald's grabbing lunch, right? And they were talking about faith, and another student heard them share about Mass and said, "Hey, what are you talking about?" And this student, a student athlete, came over and said, what are you talking about? And they exchanged numbers and began a conversation where this girl was looking for faith and was able to find it here. And at the Easter Vigil, she was baptized in front of her family and friends. And thank you for changing her life and so many other students' lives on this campus.